It's Jimmy, Scott, and Diggerman from the Theme Park Podcast.
Are you looking to finally make that move to Orlando? Maybe you already live here and want to be closer to the parks.
Use the official real estate agent of the Theme Park Podcast, LaurenCampbellRealtor.com.
Lauren helped my mom both buy and sell her house.
I bought a house of 10 years with Lauren.
Didn't you marry her?
Shush. I love my real estate agent, and you will too. Call Lauren Campbell at 407-325-4225. That's 407-325-4225.
Coldwell Banker Realty.
I think she helped your mom buy and sell a house again since I
Yeah, she did that a couple times. Yes.
Yeah.
It's a few times now. It's very appreciated. She's a great realtor. If you need a realtor, LaurenCampbellRealtor.com. Did you make her website, Jimmy? Or is that part of the Coldwell Banker empire?
That is what she part of what she pays for.
Okay.
As like they all have to, pay dues and stuff, and part of it is, office infrastructure and marketing tools. Like
all right, well, do you guys want to do a theme park podcast?
Let's do a theme park podcast.
Let's do it.
All right, 3, 2.
From the theme park capital of the world, Orlando, Florida, this is the Theme Park Podcast. Wait, podcast? Isn't this on the radio? Why does everything gotta be so messy on this station? Anyway, here's your hosts, Dickerman, Jimmy D, and Scott Harris.
Hey there, and welcome to the Theme Park Podcast. Dickerman here. There's Jimmy D.
Good day, says.
And Scott Harris.
What's going on? What's up? Hello, hi.
We are set for. Do you guys think? Let me ask you this: do you think this is going to be the busiest summer we've had at theme parks in decades?
I don't know if it's going to be busiest, but I feel like with the addition of another park, it might help spread the wealth. Like,
do you think like people are going to, like, Europeans and the Brazilians are big theme park goers? You think they're going to make special trips? Not that they don't already come here, but plan around this specifically to go to Epic Universe and of course all the other parks in town.
Wow, you sound like a professional broadcaster.
I was trying to say specificity, but I couldn't spit it out.
I mean, I think that just every year is the biggest year. So I mean, mine is when the parks reduce capacity. I just think every year is going to trend up.
I feel like this year is just going to be a monster. I feel like it's going to be a monster here.
Well, I don't know, because maybe the Ministry of Magic is enough to bring people over, but like how potent is that Harry Potter fervor?
Harry Potter, if you go to either of the other Harry Potter lands at Islands or at Universal, it's always the busiest area.
Oh, yeah.
Those books are generational. So even if you don't watch the movies, you still love the world.
Okay, fair enough.
It is a special connection with people.
Because like with the Nintendo Land, I'm very Nintendo Land is what I'm going for. But there's there's already 2 Nintendo Lands out there. So it's
this is in Orlando. We are the theme park capital of the world, as it states at the beginning of this show. I mean, you can have Nintendo Land in Japan, you can have Nintendo Land over in California, but this is Orlando now. It's a whole different ballgame.
There's no Nintendo Land until Nintendo Land's in Orlando, huh?
Well, I mean, it's not the same. You can go to the second rate, the dollar store version of Nintendo Land, or you can go to the real deal.
The second rate, aka the first 2.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, I mean, we do have one ride that the other 2 don't have, correct?
Yeah,
those are just starter parks, okay? Those are just, your starter parks. This is like the real deal.
You do realize that Universal Studios Hollywood came first.
I do, but I'm just saying Orlando is the theme park capital of the world. When people travel from around the world to go to theme parks, they don't go, hey, I want to go to California. That's stinkhole. No, I want to go to Orlando.
Oh,
yeah, California's a great place to visit, just because you're not allowed there. And besides, where else can you at Epic Universe get makeup done to look like the creature from the Black Lagoon, which we're gonna do to one member of the show?
This is true. I mean, that's a thing.
Or do you want to be the Wolfman?
Jimmy wants to be
you.
Black Lagoon.
You. Who are you gonna be? No, we decided you're Frankenstein. Yeah.
Frankenstein. Yes. And you're gonna be the Invisible Man.
Done.
You got the right hair and forehead for it, so
it's true. I got the same brain too. I am. This is perfect.
I was gonna go with I was gonna go with the same walk.
That too. You got that as well.
Well, I kind
I
of
mean,
have that
basically-
walk. Like if I sleep wrong, I'll have that walk for 2 weeks.
Well,
This is true.
It's funny you talk about busy because this is a mailbag episode of the show.
Yeah.
One of the questions we had, I'm going to vary it up a little bit.
Okay.
If you had to visit one of our theme parks on the busiest day of the year,
Okay.
which one are you picking?
Okay. First, I want to mention if you want to send in questions to the show, we do have a brand spanking shiny new email that you can send them to. Scott, what's that email again?
The theme park podcast at iheartmedia.com.
There it is.
That
There it
sounds
is.
fancy.
It sounds very official too. Very
Yeah.
official. Okay, so busiest day of the year, you got to pick one park to go to.
Yeah, so say it's like spring break or holiday or one of those days that are just.
What's the weather like on this one day?
I mean, I will always say that the busiest days are usually in the summer. So
Okay.
you're dealing with the
Surface of the
unknown of
sun.
that.
Yeah.
Or
I-
rain.
I have an answer. I do have an answer. I have an immediate answer that comes to my mind, and that is Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World. I think there's the most to do there. I think there's the most things you can squeeze in. There's just such a large variety. Like the one I eliminated first right away immediately was Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom, you just like you run out of space, you run out of time, you run out of the ability to do things. I throw that out immediately. I think Magic Kingdom is the way to go for me. You can always pop into like some of the various like attractions that aren't so popular. Even the one that spins around I can't remember, the Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow, whatever that is.
Carousel
Carousel
of
of
Progress.
progress.
That thing, yeah, the Carousel of Progress. You can pop in there. You can go take a nap in the one the Phantasmic, or no, it's called, what's that one called?
Philharmagic 3D.
It's been a while since I've been to the parks. Okay, all right, don't give me a hard time. It's
You
my
could also
choice.
be in a show like you and I were.
It's true. You could go to the Bell show and
Story time
end
with
up
Belle?
being, story time with Bell.
It's funny.
good
There's
time.
no like we were both in that show, but there's no picture proof of that.
We didn't get pictures from that.
The pictures that I've seen, it's just me. It's very weird.
Well, that's right. I did get cut out of those pictures, didn't I? You monster. You're a monster. Scott and I, for once ever, we participate in something not only together, but it's photographed. And what's he do? He crops me out for social media. You son of a gun.
Only
You
on like
are
my personal
heartless.
account did I do that. I think on the show's account, it's both of us.
He's like, for the public, they can see you, but I don't want to see you in my own private world.
Yeah, in my private, I don't really want anybody to understand that I associate with you.
Mind you, that was the day that we planned an entire evening around one member of the show.
Oh my God. Stop. We cannot do this again.
We're gonna bring this up as much as you bring up swine flu, Jimmy.
My
By the way,
answer, though,
Grimes gave it to you.
is Epcot.
Okay, and why do you choose Epcot?
Because there's almost always a festival going on, especially at the busiest time of year. So even if like restaurants and walk-up places are busy, there's the stands.
Okay, yeah, that's a good choice.
And big walkways there, which I think help on a busy day. You don't get log jammed very easily.
That's true. Yeah, I would not walk in front of the castle on at Magic Kingdom on a busy day because that is like the seventh layer of hell.
And they have a good mix of rides there.
They do have a good mix.
Like,
They do have a good
and
mix.
even like I love Figment and Living with the Land, and those are still usually on the busiest day a 25 to 30-minute wait.
You can still manage to get on them. That's true.
Exactly.
You know, I'm gonna have to disagree with Living on the Land because that seems to be like having like a renaissance because it is always jammed whenever I go in.
All
there.
these hipsters with their vegetables, they want to go see how to plant stuff and grow things.
I want to know where tilapia comes from.
Yeah,
Hybrid tilapia.
yeah. Those guys need more
I-
room. They're like jammed in there like a New York apartment.
I'm going to. I would go with Discovery Cove, only because they have a capacity cap that's very.
Oh, this
very
guy's
low.
cheating over here.
Yep,
He's
yep.
cheating.
Is that
That's
cheating.
That's a SeaWorld theme park. Am I
It's
not
a
allowed to use that word?
luxury resort, pal. We can't afford that. That's like going on a cruise.
Oh, we just booked a cruise like 2 days ago.
Probably costs about the same as Discovery Cove.
No, Discovery Cove was infinitely cheaper.
I guess it is. Yeah.
Like last time we went to Discovery Cove, like we went, we walled out, and I think it was like $500. This cruise, whew.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Discovery Cove's great on Black Friday too. We should mention that you can get a great deal on
Yes.
Discovery Cove around that time of year.
Yes,
I
always.
changed my answer. Disney Springs.
Oh,
Ew.
God. Why would you want to go to Disney? Oh my God, he's just kidding.
I mean, really,
No,
I want to say like Volcano Bay, and I could just float.
Yeah, but you know what the problem is? I've been to a water park on a super busy day, like Aquatica, and the water's so warm. And hopefully it's just from the warm bodies.
It's
but
just from the bodies.
It's just kind of gross. And
Something
you're just
that
like,
came out
it's
of the
like,
body.
and people are like, if you're in like the lazy river or the fast lazy river, everybody's just touching you. And it's just, it's a lot on a busy day.
Dickerman, just so you know, there's enough chlorine in there that as soon as it left your body, it would like basically kill it. So you're not really swimming in.
I know, but the warmth is just, it's off.
It's unsettling. Yeah.
Next question.
Okay. Wait,
Are
are we
you-
going to accept his answer? Are we going to accept that answer of
Judge's ruling, yes.
Aha!
It's
I win
his
again.
it's like his anniversary place. I can't
it's a good
It's
spot.
where
I
I
would
met my
love to
wife.
go there. One of these days I'm going to go.
Actually, in
Are you-
September is 20 years with Lauren and Jimmy, and we're going back to Narcoossee's at Grand Floridian, where it all began.
Are you more excited for the rides, food, or immersive lands of Epic Universe?
Okay, at this point for Epic Universe, I've decided I'm just going to go wait outside the park until I see somebody I know, because literally everybody I know has gone to the park now except for me.
Okay.
Well, I'm going this weekend. I'm like,
So what are you most excited for?
Immersive.
boy, yeah, I kind of want to say immersive, but I'm going to go rides. I'm really excited about the immersive experience and really entering into this whole world and these various worlds. But these rides have been reviewed so well by the many people besides me that have already gone to the park. I'm just like, I'm ready. I want to see this. I want to see the Mario ride. I want to see this this roller coaster that everybody says is a game changer
Stardust.
in town.
Stardust
So, yeah,
Racers.
Stardust Flyers. Yeah, that thing is supposed to be
Racer.
amazing. So Stardust Racers, sorry.
And Monsters Unchained.
Monsters Unchained. And then you've got the new Harry Potter ride too. You've got the Ministry of Magic. I mean, there's going to be so many great rides, and this is all next level stuff. We're not getting Fast and the Furious 2.0. We learned from that experience, and we're getting like top notch rides.
Well, the Mario Kart's got an AR helmet you got to wear, so I'm dying to see what this is like.
Yeah,
Augmented reality.
Yeah, he was thinking like
He's like, Arby's?
they have assault
I'm
rifles.
thinking Arby's.
You're thinking Arby's.
We've got the meats.
The ride ends at an Arby's.
I mean,
No gift shop, just an Arby's.
I was when I texted you guys, and yes, I was a little bit snarky when I was like, look, it's concept art that is real. I really want to see what this whole thing looks like in person.
Yeah, for real. Like, like when I want to see it in the day. I want to see it at night. I want to see the change that happens, when the sun goes down, all the things.
Yeah, there is something special about Pandora when the sun goes down, and it's like there's only such a small sliver of time to see Pandora at night with Animal Kingdom.
I've
Yeah,
never
'cause they
seen it
used
that
to- for a
night.
while. Remember, they used to keep that open late. And then they all right, they even like redid the safari so it confused the animals. You remember that when they like redid the things to, confuse them as far as how sundown was going or whatever?
They did something with lighting to like not totally disturb them, but still make it so that you could see what they were up to.
It's like a weird daylight savings time for animals.
Yeah. Yeah. Do we have ideas about how late they're going to keep Epic Universe open? Because I love a theme park open till midnight. I feel like this thing should be open till midnight for like the next 2 years.
I don't believe that they have publicly stated what their hours are yet.
Bro, you
All right,
haven't been
I'm
able to
just-
make it to midnight at Halloween Horror Nights. How are you going to do that on a regular park day?
I could do it. Do it. If you
Would
get an annual pass, you could show up at 7 p.m. and just, hang out as long as you want and then bail.
Yeah, looking at the Universal Orlando Resort app, it doesn't even list Epic still on the
You and I
operating hours.
You and I both know you can't have caffeine after 5 o'clock. Otherwise, you're going to be up twice during the night peeing.
It's not the peeing; it's that I can't fall asleep if I have caffeine after 5 o'clock. But you're right about that. But I'm gonna put it out into the world right now. I want Epic Universe open until midnight every night for the next 2 years.
And he's going to put that out there so he'll just not go.
Yeah, yes, yeah, exactly.
Hey, even if I make things happen and I don't go, I still made them happen. All right. And I did eventually make it out to SeaWorld's Hallow Scream 2 years in a row. I'll have you know.
If Disney ever did the 24-hour leap day thing again, how long do you think you would last?
Oh, I don't know.
Like, do you think you could do the full 24 hours in a park?
No, I'd break. I'd break after a while. I would break. Jimmy, when you win once, right?
I did, and we got there. I want to say at like 11 o'clock at night, and I think we stayed till 3. And by at like 3 o'clock in the morning,
It's
there's
busy.
people sleeping on benches like hobos.
Yeah, I got there at like midnight one time, and it was a 45-minute from the parking toll booths to park.
Well, it's an experience, you know. Like when we went to the opening of Galaxy's Edge, and we went for the opening of the new Star Wars ride when they opened it up, it was an experience, and it's something you remember. And like something like that, a 24-hour experience at Disney because of the leap year, that's something you remember for a long time to come. I thought they did it every year. When you guys would explain it to me, I thought it was like an annual thing. That I found out they haven't done it in like years, and I'm like, oh,
yeah. I don't believe that they did it last year, which would have been.
I don't think they've done it. They haven't done it since like 2000 what? 2015, I think.
12. Well, 15 wasn't a leap year.
Yeah, I was gonna say leap year only happens every 4 years, so they can't do it annually.
I want to say 12 was when I went, and that might have been the last time that they did it.
Wish they'd do it again.
Well, you got to wait 3 more years.
And you got to will. And then not go.
No, if they do it, okay, if they do it in 3 more years, I'll get passes for it.
And we will do all 24 hours.
As long as I'm gainfully employed and have money, I'll get passes.
Okay, so you won't be doing it.
We will do all 24 hours. We will do a live show.
We should do that. We should do a marathon show, like some sort of fundraiser with the theme park podcast. 24 hours on the air straight. We'll get some media coverage.
We will be loopy by hour 2.
Yeah, this is true.
I'm down though. I'm all on board with this.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. If you could have a small version of any attraction in your house or backyard, what would it be?
I want to answer this too quickly because I have things pop in my head right away, and I'm like, that's it. But then I'm like, well, maybe that's not it. Like Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind pops in my head right away. Like that in your house, like having a special room dedicated to that would be pretty awesome.
Like you use it to go from like your bedroom to your bathroom?
Yeah, well, I haven't ridden it yet. I'd like the Tron light cycle run. That might be a great one in the house.
In the backyard, I'm thinking living with the land. Wife is already into plants. I could take a nice boat ride from the house
to the
That is a good idea, though. Like doing a water ride in your backyard is a good idea, Jimmy.
Well, I mean, and then just food. Like that's my favorite thing in the whole world.
You can eat the food. Scott, would I be allowed to do like a water park ride in my backyard? So like, I do like that crazy river
theme park ride?
You would have to do Bombay from old school Wet n Wild in your backyard. Derstuka. Well, Derstuka is just Bombay without the drop.
Purchasing that old thing is like a episode of Jackass waiting to happen.
See me. I want a version of Soarin' in my house. That's how I watch movies.
That was the other one I was thinking
about. Pandora.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you could.
I think Soarin' is a more comfortable seating position.
But say you could say like if you did action movies and you could like program your screen with the movie like to follow it, like some sort of smart programming, like
what, like 40X?
Yeah, like 40X.
But like the Pandora thing or whatever the ride vehicle using like moves with the movie if there's like a big action scene.
Like it's the Matrix 2 when Trinity's on the motorcycle.
Sure, I never saw it, but okay, I'm gonna say yes.
What?
You
Never saw
didn't see the
Matrix
second?
movies.
What?
I never saw any Matrix movies.
What? What is wrong with you? Why do
know.
you not like good things?
I never saw them.
Wait.
Stop watching Landman reruns.
It's a good show.
How did that happen? Like,
It's like the seminal movie of the last like 30 years.
well, I mean, that's a little much, but I mean,
It
how have you
redefined action movies for a decade.
So you're saying I should watch it?
At least the first one.
well, hold on, we got to dig a little deeper here. How is it that you avoided it?
I think I saw part of it once. Like maybe
And you weren't like, I have to like hook me in.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It wasn't at a gas station like how you watched Avatar, Scott, but I think it was just like in passing, like on a HBO free preview weekend back in the day.
If anyone wants to join the theme park podcast, please email us now at the theme park podcast at iheartmedia.com. Jimmy and I will be reviewing the resumes.
Because I haven't seen The Matrix.
Yes. I'm like offended by this.
I mean,
You
I
know
can
what I
ask
always-
my wife. We might have actually seen it and I forgot it. I don't know.
Oh my God.
You don't forget this.
Like,
It's got Bill or Ted in it. One of the two. I don't remember which one it was.
I don't know what to do with
Whoever-
him.
Whoever Keanu was.
Like, I don't know how to process this information.
I'll watch it eventually.
Like,
I
this is
still haven't
why
gotten
people
around.
think you're a Russian spy. Okay.
I haven't gotten around to it yet. I'll get to it.
But it came out in 1999. What do you mean you haven't gotten around to it? If
It's
you
on my-
haven't
it's in
seen
my
it
queue.
yet, like
It's in my queue. I'll get to it. It's been there. It's been buried a little bit.
it's been out for 26 years.
Yeah, I might get to it by 30. Maybe I'm waiting for the 30th anniversary.
Did I tell you guys about the story about when I went and saw The Matrix? Like when it was brand new in the theater in 1999?
It's like the second DVD I ever owned.
We were at Disney and we were seeing it in like one of their bigger theaters, and I was there with all my friends, and I had already seen it once, so I knew like this really big action scenes about it, and it's like the climax of the movie. He's finally seeing the Matrix, the whole 9 yards.
Hey, no spoilers over here. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, you had 26 years. Someone's child, small child, started screaming at the top of their lungs, like crying, like a baby cries.
I didn't like
And
the
it
movie.
like normal parents would be like mortified, grab their child, and one of them runs out of the theater, right? This guy is just like, nah, I'm not going. I got to see the end of this movie. And somebody yells at him and says, why don't you take that kid out of here? And his response is, why don't you take the kid out of here?
Okay.
So these two grown adults are having a screaming match over a screaming child in the apex of the Matrix.
That is unfortunate.
Wonderful experience.
Hey, I don't want to delve too far for theme parks, but this is a Disney thing and it is a movie thing too. Are you guys aware that they have heated seats at the Disney movie theater now?
What?
That's what my wife is seeing a movie tomorrow, and she says they listed as the features is heated seats inside the theater.
Is it the Dine and Eat Theater?
No, it's one of the regular. Now, look, this is secondhand coming from Mrs. Dickerman, so she's not a truly trusted source at all times.
She's
but
got to
that's
be
what
in
she's
one.
telling me.
She's got to be in one of the upgraded theaters, because I was just there like less than a year ago to see Tron in the theater, and it was just a regular like fuzzy seats. It wasn't leather, it wasn't recliners, it wasn't any of that. It was just
Scott's
regular
got
old
a
seat.
reaction over here.
If you see, like right now, I'm looking it up, and so a Minecraft movie, the Jack Black movie, in real D 3D, heated AMC signature recliners.
Look at that.
So we know which movie your wife's seeing tomorrow.
No, she's seeing something else. It's not that one, but she's
Well,
seeing
no,
some
I
other
mean,
movie.
also at the Dine and Eat also has it.
Yeah. This is great for you and me, Jimmy. We can go in there with our back pain and watch a movie and
Yeah,
turn the heated
really-
seat on.
Really
You'll just
loosen
like
things
look
up.
for the longest movie they have.
Oh,
Yeah.
Diggerman. I just figured it out with the fork and dine. You make sure that you got an empty seat next to you, and you could turn the heater on and keep your fries warm the whole
There
movie.
you go. You're thinking smart. You're outsmarting the man.
Oh, I
Sticking it to
am.
him.
Apparently, my ADHD gives me a different different world view than most people, because I've had to do things to overcome that.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
So
if you do a long day at a theme park, our pro tip, long day at a theme park, you're sore, go see a movie at the Disney Springs AMC. Make sure you book a showtime that is in the heated seat theater.
There you go. Then you're set. AMC does seem to be really trying to upgrade their theaters as of late, like wherever they can. And Disney Springs is their premier theater in the Central Florida area. There's no doubt about that.
I just wish they would do what Regal did, because like Regal just went through and just like made everything cool.
They did. And actually, the little one out here in a Pop Jimmy, they just redid all the seats in there because they kind of got messed up in COVID when they sprayed them with Lysol and they were peeling. So they just replaced all the material.
I think there's reasons behind some places not doing it, and I think it's a capacity thing.
Yeah, well,
I think when you go to the reclining seats, you kind of lose a lot of real estate.
No, that's true. That is true.
Yeah,
that is true. Yeah.
But
all right, boys. Well, we're just about out of time for this mailbag edition of the show that we ended talking about movies on.
Yeah, you can follow us on Twitter at Theme Park Show, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Threads at the Theme Park Podcast. You can watch it at themeparkyoutube.com.
Get all your latest movies there, movie news there. The show traditionally comes to you live from the Lauren Campbell Realtor.com Tebow Gazebo Studios. For Jimmy D, for Scott Harris, I am Dickerman. Until next week, we will see you out at the parks.
This has been the Theme Park Podcast. Follow the show on Facebook and Instagram at the Theme Park Podcast. To catch up on previous episodes, check out the themeparkpodcast.com, the iHeartRadio app, or Apple Podcasts.